Welcome to this channel. Today is Tuesday the 4th of June 2024. This channel is for sharing experiences in learning English writing, as inspired by the 19-year-old young man who, whilst being a member of the student union of his university, organized and accompanied his schoolmates to go to Mongolia and Nepal to share their English learning experiences with the students living in the remote areas of these two countries. The theme of this video is fold versus wilderness. Here is the story. Instead of saying something that is not found in Doctrine A but in Doctrine B, I come across the following description. It cannot come within the fold of proprietary estoppel, and it may be left in the wilderness of promissory estoppel. Since we are concerned about the aspects of English writing, the key words are therefore fold and wilderness. However, since there are two legal principles mentioned in the sentence, there's no harm for us to see what do these terms mean in case that it's your first time coming across this, in order to have a further grasp about the meaning of the sentence. Within the fold of means within the pleat channel or corrugation of. The word fold has a wide use. For example, brings them into the fold. The parental fold may be about to envelop you. The first legal principle is proprietary estoppel. In Taylor and Victoria, Justice Oliver gave the meaning of proprietary estoppel as follows. Open quote. Whether in particular individual circumstances, it would be unconscionable for a party to be permitted to deny that which knowingly or unknowingly he has allowed it or encouraged another to assume to his detriment, rather than to inquiring whether the circumstances can be fitted within the confines of some preconceived formula, serving as a universal yardstick for every form of unconscionable behavior. Close quote. The doctrine of proprietary estoppel is a crucial facet of equity, serving to prevent individuals from asserting their legal rights. Say, an interest in land, when doing so, would contravene an earlier assurance and cause injustice to another party who has relied upon that assurance. On the other hand, the term be left in the wilderness of means be left in the jungle, barrens, or wilds of. The word wilderness has quite a wide use. For example, alone in the wilderness, things in the wilderness alone, made the world a wilderness, burn the wilderness, in the Sahara wilderness, free from the wilderness of politics. In central London property and high trees, Justice Lord Denning defined the promissory estoppel as follows. Open quote. Whereby words or conduct, a person makes an unambiguous representation as to his future conduct, intending the representation to be relied on and to affect the legal relations between the parties, and the representee alters his position in reliance on it, the representer will be unable to act inconsistently with the representation if by so doing the representee would be prejudiced. Close quote. Promissory estoppel is a doctrine in contract law that stops a person from going back on a promise even if a legal contract does not exist. It states that an aggrieved party can recover damages from a promisor if the damages incurred were the result of a promise made by the promisor, which the receiver of the promise relied on to his subsequent detriment. Promissory estoppel requires that the promisor made a significant promise to cause the promisee to act on it, that the promisee relied on the promise, and that the promisee suffered significant damage by relying on the promise. The key differences between the two forms of estoppel is that while promissory estoppel focuses on promises by A to B that B has or will gain an enforceable right of power, proprietary estoppel focuses on promises by A to B that B has or will be granted a proprietary right in A's land. So let's try it once again. It cannot come within the fold of proprietary estoppel, and it may be left in the wilderness of promissory estoppel. Thank you for watching and listening. Goodbye.